Durban police are locking down the city as they try to get crime levels under control. Major routes have been affected this afternoon due to roadblocks. Dessen Thathia joins us from the M4 South Freeway. Hi there, Dessen. I would imagine there are a lot of angry motorists this afternoon in Durban.
Certainly, Sally. In fact, you can see why. This is what the situation is like in many of the main routes in and out of Durban right now. In peak hour traffic, police now have to balance their need to find criminals and stop vehicles and search, and also understand that people are trying to get home at the same time. So, I really love what I do, Sally, but right now I'm particularly happy that I am not one of those motorists that's in those vehicles. But it's a very, quite a serious task that police have here, because they need to select vehicles, pull them off to the side where we are. But this is not just a regular roadblock that is looking at drunken driving or just the ordinary license checks. They're also searching for things in these vehicles. Now, I want to draw your attention to what's happening on this side, because just a short while ago there was some activity at this vehicle, and we understand that there was something that was found here. I believe it could be drugs. I'm also going to bring into the conversation now the Deputy Provincial Commissioner Thulani Gonya. Major General, thank you for joining me. I was just talking to my colleague and saying that I believe that something has just been found here by police. Just take me through that quickly.
Yes, but firstly I need to indicate that we have decided to have this operation because of the ongoing problem with regard to contact crime within the area of eThekwini district. As a result of that, we decided to have this operation. We are going to have this operation on an ongoing basis.
I'm going to discuss that with you more in detail shortly. I just want to find out what was found in this car that we were looking at.
Right here in this vehicle, we've got a person just arrested for being in possession of drugs. It is clear that this is a merchant, he's selling these drugs, and he's being arrested for drugs.
What makes this roadblock different? What has sparked this need to have not just this roadblock, but I understand that you are now shutting down certain routes in and out of Durban. It may seem pretty random to the average motorist who's trying to get home, but you have a reason for this.
Yes, there is a reason. As I've said earlier on, to say, with regard to the increase on contact crime, we have decided to mount these roadblocks so that we can ensure that our community are saved. We have a challenge, a serious challenge. People are killed with firearms, and firearms get transported on our roads. We have a challenge with drugs. Our children are destroyed using drugs, and drugs get transported on our roads.
And Major, this is not the last of the roadblocks or these types of operations, as I understand it.
Yes, it's going to be an ongoing basis. We'll carry on. We want our people, law-abiding citizens, to work with us, because we want to stem the authority of a state.
Thank you very much for your time. Sally, so it sounds like this is certainly not going to be the last of it, but certainly a good cause for these delays, because police have noticed that there have been certain crimes that have increased in eThekwini, as we've also seen in other parts of the country. So now the only way to deal with that is to try and find those criminals, not only those that are traveling on these roads, but they'll also be going into various areas, some of the townships and some of the suburbs, to look for those wanted suspects that are currently outstanding.
Well, visible policing in action. Thank you very much, Dessen Thathia in Durban.